Hi everyone, this is Apostrophe, and let's continue our game of Alphadia 1 and 2 running on Nintendo Switch. Alright, what was I doing? I think I was doing quests, right? Oh wait, was I just in this town? Oh my god, what am I doing? Losing my mind is what I'm doing. Thanks a bundle, my business is saved with you delivering this to me when you did. You may not know it, but this medicine is really something else, and since you helped me out of a real tough situation. For some quest dudes. Where are ye? What's this supposed to be? Medicine that'll bring back my missing memories? Get out of here. There's no way this stuff is going to work the way you say it is. Just shut up and drink it. Fine, watch me then. What is this nasty concoction? It tastes like liquefied cow pies and shaving cream. Oh man, I can feel a huge migraine coming on. Now I think about it, what am I doing in this place? I still can't seem to remember. No, wait, there was an accident and then... Yes, I remember now. I remember everything. My past, every bit of it. I owe you a ton for this. Oh, why don't I take that stuff? Oh, that's right, I'm dead. I forget that we've been revealed that in the game. Not that I think like a lot of people would have been surprised by that plot twist. Depending on how many games or novels you've read, but yeah, it was kind of interesting when I first played the game. I mean, you have like a suspicious look to you too, you know, so it does make sense. Oh my, well, isn't this a delightful little flower pot? The small, simple details etched into the fired clay make this perfect to grow daisies in. Just the one quest now. I don't see this quest giver anywhere though. it's a small town. It's like there's nothing here. Let's see, trying to get back to Centaurus, but seems I lost my way. Please point me in the right direction. I might visit other towns on my way. Okay, I told him to go south. Stuck in the cavern? Is he stuck here? I have to look this one up. Yeah, because I mean, where the heck is he? Doesn't seem like this game is particularly well documented. Need to find an abrasive, huh? Do I just have to visit every town? Oh, that's like super tedious. Where was his thing? He was going to Centaurus. in the sea cave. Yeah, this is not a tremendously well-documented game. I guess people are going to be looking at, my playthrough to figure out where this stuff is. all I can think of is just to go to every single town. But you'd figure that they would mark the towns where he could possibly be. SOL on this one. It's just here, too. That's kind of frustrating. It's like, where is he? Ah, so we meet again, do we? Do you mind telling me where in the blazes I have ended up? This is not Centaurus at all. In fact, we seem to have come far too south. We better return to where we began our journey and then head north. Oh, okay, so you really don't know where he is. I don't think he's going to be here, is he? he should have ended up here. There weren't a lot of other towns he could have gone to. It's going north. Does it mean like just north period? So he wasn't there. Not there. Is he here? I mean, it's still north, technically. It's also many other directions other than north. You never know, this game is tricky with this quest. I don't know what it's doing. And I don't know if he goes into buildings or if he's just like out and about in the town. I think he's just outside. Like, I don't think I have to go inside of a building to see him. I hope. That would certainly make things easier. You actually accidentally go south? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. It's weird that it's not here. Did you make this notorious? I mean, this quest wants you to run all around with no hint. see, did he make it to Schwartz? Doesn't seem like it. He's not back here, huh? The worst part is this thing doesn't even, like, update you. All you get is the topaz out of it, too. I mean, I wouldn't say this is, like, a great reward. Well, I don't know. I don't know why that one had to be such a complicated quest. For what is, you know, really nothing, you know, not much of a reward for how much trouble it is. Good heavens, what is the matter, Guildmistress? You're not one to look so down in the dumps. So much has happened. If you would care to explain, I might be able to be of assistance. Well, if you'd rather not talk about it, then I will say nothing more, although I believe I should mention a messenger from the Empire stopped by earlier. On orders from Emperor Richter? Yes, the messenger said His Majesty wishes to see you in person about a certain matter. Now, unfortunately... You don't need to worry about me, Guildmistress. I'm fine. In fact, I feel better than fine knowing the truth of what happened all those years ago. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Now, will you stop asking? The initial shock was huge at first, all right, but sitting around feeling sorry for myself is not the way to go either. Leon, I wish there was some way for me to lift his spirits. Right now, there are a number of things we're dealing with, and the first thing that needs to be solved is what to do about the recurring energy holes. I can worry about my personal problems later when these have been taken care of. You have changed, Leon. Really? Yes, I have noticed the change in him too. But you're getting a little too close to my Leon for my comfort, Guildmistress. Then let us head to Schwarzschild Castle first. Girl, I'm not interested in you. Please let us through. Sorry, Lieutenant, but I am unable to do so at this moment. Explain yourself. Has something happened? It's an order from the Minister, is all I know. We have been summoned by Emperor Richter himself, so I must demand you open the way. Once again, I am sorry. I can't do that, Lieutenant. An order from the Minister is an order. And please tell His Majesty this. The Guildmisters from the Energy Guild and Lieutenant Jenham are awaiting audience with him at the gate. You're the Guildmistress? I've been ordered to take you into custody should you show up here at the castle. And if you resist, killing you is an option. Stop this madness at once. Please do not attempt to intervene, Lieutenant. Should you attempt to do so, you will be treated as the enemy. What's going on here? I knew myself I would surely fill you in. However, this is not the time for conversation. It's time we incapacitated these soldiers. I dare not question what has just befallen us. Could it be these guys were with the Lightning Guild? If such were the case, it is apparent that this is the work of those connected with the Lightning Guild. The possibility exists that they have also taken further action than to simply deter our entrance to the castle. The Emperor Richter could be in grave danger. We don't have time. We don't have a second to lose. What's going on in here? Emperor Richter. Lieutenant Victor. Is that Ina with you? What in the world is going on here? Threats, or should I call it a rebellion? I'm being told to surrender the throne. A rebellion? I would hardly call it that, Your Majesty. It is a revolution. What reason have you to cause an uprising such as this? This country now stands at the precipice of destruction. Therefore, it will take one such as myself to prevent that from happening. One to rule it with an iron fist, or better yet, one to rule the world. Or completely mad. Emperor Richter, where are the other soldiers? I sent them out to investigate. The only people left here at the castle are the minister and those loyal to him. It appears I have left myself an easy target. Although it was unexpected you would show up. But no matter. I have no doubt disposing of you all here and now will make at least one person happy. So, you were in league with lightning this whole time. I do not know who you were talking about. Of course you do, and if you had been wise, you would have at least done something about these soldiers' armor. This is clearly the mark of the Lightning Guild's special forces. Meaning, if there are those here that bear it, their connection to you has been exposed. So, that's how it was. I previously thought there were at least one or two traitors in my midst. To learn my own minister is involved comes as a distasteful surprise. I must now assume the story you presented to my men about Schwarzschild being in danger was false and you were merely sought to take the throne. Is that right? You are correct, Your Majesty. The time for you to step down has come, and I will be the one to reign in your stead. And with you out of the picture, I will rule the world with the help of the Lightning Guild. Talk all you want. You're still nothing more than a traitor focused solely on your own interests. If the Lightning Guild were to grow more powerful than they already are, the world would only become worse. Minister, no, I will not allow you to stain the Empire's reputation for your own selfish desires, even at the cost of my own life. My ideals are too lofty for the likes of you, who stand below me, to even begin to see. Now kill them all! That's a lot of conversation. There's a lot of conversation. Why do you are the only one who only has a one target spell? Minister. Yeah, and right when everything was within my grasp. I will spare your life, but for the time being, I suggest you take a long nap to think about your crimes. I must say, I'm glad you came when you did. Emperor Richter, were you harmed in any manner? You may have suffered a few bruises from the roughing I received, but I have been trained to endure far more by both my late father and Ina since my youth. So what you're saying is you did not need our help? Quite the contrary. Taking on those men alone could have proved fatal had I attempted such a reckless action. However, you showed up exactly when I needed it most. That is because your messenger told us you wished to see us. Yes, that is right. I, however, intend to report my findings to you rather than have you rescue me. Report your findings? Correct. After receiving your report, I decided to send my own men to conduct investigations in various regions across the world. But, no thanks to my hasty decision, it appears I also let myself open as a target to my enemies. But why take such a rash action? I figured investigating several places at once would save time as well as yield comparable results in a much quicker scale. Also, with an Imperial investigation being conducted, people might be more willing to share what information they had as well. That could equally go the opposite way, too. True, but I believe the information we would gain would far outweigh what we would not. That's definitely one positive way to look at it. You think so, too? How about yourself, Ina? What do you plan to do? As of now, we have spoken with the Espers. Yet we have failed to find a concrete solution. However, given a little more time, we should be able to come up with an acceptable method to resolve things. We are okay for now. There is still time. Understood. When I receive the results of the ongoing investigation, I will inform you of the details. Your Majesty. Are you safe? I returned only to find the castle having looked like it was ravaged inside, so I feared the worst. What on earth happened while we were gone? The threat has been eliminated. I will tell you about what has transpired here later. But if you have returned, it must mean you have gained something from your investigation. Am I correct? Yes, Your Majesty. I have finished my investigation of the southern continent. There were no energy holes to be found there. On the other hand, the energy there seems to be increasingly unstable, especially around the desert. It would also be no surprise if an energy hole appeared there at any time. I see. I appreciate your hard work in bringing that to our attention. Yes, Your Majesty. The desert on the southern continent, increasingly unstable energy, but no energy hole. Has the desert been thoroughly investigated? I have a number of my men on it right now. After learning of this abnormality, I thought it would be important for His Majesty to know, so I came back at once to report. Huh? What is that, Lokina? The Tower of Espers. Now that you mention it, such an ancient tower does stand on the outskirts of that barren region. In the past, it was also a place where a massive amount of energy is said to have run out of control. With the power of Espers, we were somehow able to prevent its devastating effects. But had we failed to do so, it could have triggered a worldwide energy crisis. In other words, what you believe is the cause of this unstable energy lies within the Tower of Espers. The facts would appear to point that way. Then I will have someone dispatched there at once to investigate. Shakes head. We will go instead. There may be some clues to find. I want you to stay here in the castle where you can be protected wide. Who knows if you will be targeted again. Understood. You have my blessing and best of luck. It's a shame you will not be able to rest as I had anticipated you would, but such is life. Maybe we can sit down later over a cup of ginger tea. Yeah, and there may be a few things that will prove useful. I'll have the guard posted there, permit you entrance. No, any help we received is appreciated, Emperor Richter. As for you standing there, would you mind escorting the minister to the dungeon? At once, Lieutenant. Then let us proceed to our next destination, the Tower of Espers. Speaking of, I do recall seeing some sort of cylindrical structure just beyond the mountains when we crossed the desert near Limba. Is that speculation? What? Before leading us on some wild goose chase, you would be better to present us with hard evidence of its location. I'm sorry. Well, Miu, if you want more than one person to vouch for it, I saw something that looked like a tower while we were out there too. Leon. Is that so? Then I apologize for my previous remark. To me? No, you really don't need to do that. Wrong. You must learn to accept an apology when it is offered. Okay, I'm sorry. Could it be these two actually get along? Judging from the information we have, the Tower of Esper should be located somewhere west of Linba, near the desert, right? Ugh, I thought they were never going to stop talking, my god. Oh, it's in the other part of the desert? What? There it is, okay. So, this is the Tower of Espers, huh? I can already feel the unstable energy floating about this place. Yes, of all the places we have encountered this phenomenon, this particular location appears to be the worst. There is unmistakably an energy hole here somewhere. Then it must be dealt with at once. In that same vein, the investigation team dispatched by Emperor Richter to this location is nowhere in sight. You're right about that. Guildmistress, when the unstable energy ran out of control here 200 years ago, where did it happen? On the uppermost floor. Then it sounds like that's the best candidate place for it to happen again. I was thinking along the same lines, but just in case, I said we thoroughly investigate all floors as we make our way to the top of the tower. For some reason, this feels very similar to the last time I was here. I hope it is really only an energy hole that we have to deal with. Something the matter, Guildmistress? The expression on your face says you're worried about something. Shakes head. What? Have you suddenly become a master at reading the Guildmistress's thoughts? If that's true, you're amazingly odd. I have no clue what she's thinking only by looking at her face.
What a carefree bunch.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
Oh, that's right. This had all these doors. What's picture engraved on this door? Oh my god. It took a while to get through this last time. I don't think we're ready for this yet. It's not ready to jump all around yet. Yeah, I don't know if the solution would be the same. I'll imagine that this would play differently. Alright, well, I wasted quite a bit of time trying to finish that one quest, and I have no idea where that old man is now, so I guess we'll leave it there. This is audap. I'm watching Alphadia 1 and 2 running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.